Question: how can you stay safe on social media networks? Now, to me personally, I think this is a very big issue that's been going on now for quite some time. And I think really, you really need to get a point over about social media networks. Don't get me wrong, they can be safe, and they also can be very potentially dangerous. It depends on how you use them. I'm going to take Facebook for example. You've got like 40 million active users using Facebook. So there's potential 40 million people. More, plus more, could potentially see the information that you put on Facebook unless you protect yourself. So the way to do that is basically go through the settings, go through the privacy settings, see what you want to set so people can see, and so on and so on. Me personally, I've got every single one of my settings set to friends only. Right? Now you might think, well, that's okay, but somebody requests to add me as a friend, and so yeah, why not? Yeah, add me as a friend. If you add somebody as a friend that you don't know, you just gave him now the opportunity to look through your profile and get all the information about you, of what you posted about yourself, from your profile. So here's a couple of tips, mostly, that will help to keep you safe using social media networks. Number one, only accept friends that you actually know. Some people might think it's cool to have a 500 friends list. Look at me, I've got 500 friends. Sorry, I'll bet you that person probably only knows about 50 of them. 50 to 130, I'll say. Right? So you just gave a person the opportunity that you don't know who it is, you don't know what they do. It could be trying to get you information to come and rob your house. Because if you just think, you accept a friend that you don't know, right? You're posting on your Facebook saying, oh yeah, I'm going out tonight, there'll be our party, blah blah blah, whatever, right? This person's saying, so this person's going to be out of his house tonight. Oh, just look through this information, it's his full address. Sorted! I'm going to be burgling you tonight. Think about it. Safety first. So, only accept friends that you actually know. I, myself personally, and I recommend this, only set up your profile and your privacy settings so only your friends can see what you put. Another tip is, and I'll use this, even though only my friends can see the information that I put on Facebook, I still don't post my address, telephone number. What else don't I post? My age. I don't post my full age. I don't post what I do for a living. I think that's about it, really. The other stuff my friends can see is like my photos. See your photos. Photos are another thing you need to keep safe, to be honest. People think like it's on your photo, but it's not, trust me. Okay? So I've got about me set to friends there, I've got my personal information set to only friends, my religion and politic views is only set to friends, even though I've got nothing in that. So on and so on. Everything in my Facebook is set to friends only. Now you might think, well, I run a group, say a team, or you've got a team of bloggers that you like to share information with. Fine. Get a second account. Get a second account with that social media network. Right? And allow then friends you don't really know to join that second But that second group, you still got to think of safety in mind. Right? Don't post any of your personal information. Don't talk about anything in your personal life. Only talk about that group. Let's take an example, my group, Geeks Tech. Right? I ain't got an account yet on Facebook, but that's going to soon go away. But if I had a separate account for Geeks Tech on Facebook, I would only be talking about tech, technology, and gadget sort of stuff on there. I ain't going to start saying, oh, I'm going to be here at so. Yes, mate, I'll see you there. Or, yeah, good idea. I'll be playing pool tonight. And, oh, yeah, thanks for the invite, I'll be there. And so on. That's for my other account, for my own personal stuff, for my friends. So you got your friends, you got your group. That's what I recommend on how to stay safe using social media networks. So a quick lowdown is, don't give our personal information to people you don't know. Don't accept invites to people you don't know unless it's for a group where you don't share any of your personal information. And it's completely separate to your own personal account. Only allow your friends to see what you're posting. If you can, don't post too much information about yourself, even though any friends can see the information. It's just basically double security. Make sure, just to make sure basically nobody can get it. Because I've seen cases where people, you look on Facebook now, you probably find that there's a person. You search for a person, there'll probably be about 5 of them persons, right, with the same name. Right? You could find that 2 hasn't got a picture or where they're from. Right? So if they add you and you think it's who you know, they might not actually be. So always check. Make sure that if you know that person, make sure it is actually that person. So those are basically more tips. Don't give out your personal information. Keep it all hidden. Keep it all private. Have a private account and have a business or a blog or a group account separate. It all helps. It's not going to be a perfect, but that will help a very, very long way. Well, that's it from me today. I hope I got the message across, which I think is very important, being safe on social media networks. Like I said, they can be safe, they can be potentially dangerous. It depends on how the user sets them up and how you use it, basically. And one final tip, if you do, and I strongly don't recommend this, but if you do meet anybody off a social media network, tell people where you're going. Only meet in a public place. And if you do ever meet somebody in a public place and you told somebody, again, don't give too much information away. Please don't. But I will recommend never meet anybody that you don't know. It's my personal choice. Right, you can follow us over at www.geekstick.co.uk. Of course, you can see our Twitter, which is twitter.com/fullgeekstech. Or you can head over to youtube.com/geekstech. Mimi, we got a Mimi account now with Yahoo, which is at mimi.yahoo.com/geekstech. Or if you want to email us, you can at wayne@geekstech.co.uk. So over to then. See you later.